Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Today's mistake is from a blog I read. Today I hurted my right forefinger deeply. It was hurt a lot. Hurt is an irregular verb, and the past tense of hurt is also hurt. Hurt, hurt, hurt. So it should be, today I hurt my right forefinger deeply. And I think this sounds a bit more natural. Today I really hurt my right forefinger. It hurt a lot. You can also describe pain using the words sore or painful. For example, I cut my finger yesterday. It really hurt. It was really sore. It was really painful. They all mean the same thing. This winter, on Wednesdays, the snow report will be brought to you from this apartment building, which is very convenient because it means I don't have to go very far. Just have to look out the window if I want to see if it's snowing or not. Actually, I don't even need to look out the window. Recently my Gmail account tells me what the weather's like. Do you know what I'm talking about? You just type in your location and the pictures in the background change depending on the weather. It's pretty cool. This is the site I recommend today. Radio New Zealand is a New Zealand broadcaster, which is probably obvious from the name. And you can listen to podcasts of some of their shows for free. Go to this page and you can see many feeds. The two shows that I listen to regularly are called Afternoons and Saturday Morning. They're mostly interviews, about 20 or 30 minutes long. I subscribe in iTunes and I just download the interviews that sound interesting from the descriptions. I think listening to podcasts is great listening practice, especially if you can find topics that interest you. And even if you can't understand a lot of what they're saying, it's still good listening practice. Kia ora, this is Stick News. Yesterday, Google Street View was launched in New Zealand.
Google Street View was launched in May 2007 in 5 American cities. Since then, it has expanded to thousands of locations in 7 countries. The service was launched in New Zealand yesterday. A spokesperson for Google said New Zealand has some of the most scenic and remote roads in the world, and now anyone from around the country or the world will be able to appreciate them online.
And that was Stick News for Wednesday, the 3rd of December. Kia ora.
The apartment building we live in is called MSK JR Apartments. The MSK part comes from the owner's name, and the JR stands for Japan Railways. The building was built quite a few years ago as staff accommodation for Japan Railways, I think. Recently MSK bought the building and did some renovations, and it's looking pretty nice inside. Then last week Studio TDES moved into the top floor where we get some very nice views, especially on beautiful sunny days like today.
Today's word is fore. This is a prefix, which means you'll find it at the start of words. It means things like in front, or the front part of, or in advance. For example, forearm, forehead, forefinger. And now that you know what fore means, you can probably guess what most of these words mean. Foreground, forecast, forefather, foreclosure, foreshore, foresee, foresight, forethought, forewarn, foreplay, foreskin. How often do you listen to podcasts? Really? How do you find the time? What other podcasts do you recommend? Are you studying Chinese? Almost every day. I only really do it when I'm doing something else, like walking to the gym or cooking or doing the dishes. I also like Chinese pod. No, not really. I just like listening to their podcasts. So I've picked up a few words.
The ability to predict what is likely to happen and to use this to prepare for the future. A. Forecast. B. Forefather. C. Foreground. D. Foresight. E. Forewarn. Foresight. An ancestor. Forefather. Warn in advance. Forewarn. A prediction or estimate, especially of the weather or a financial trend. Forecast. The part of a view or image nearest to the observer. Foreground.
And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.